Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to fold a cornflower. This is a traditional model. Now both sides of the paper are visible in the final model, so I'm using a sheet of paper that's the same color on both sides. If you use a sheet that's white on one side with color on the other, like in the traditional origami pack, it'll look more like this. Now I like the way this one looks a little more, so I'm using a 6-inch sheet of tant paper. You can find these online. Now we're going to start by folding in half along both of the diagonals. So we'll bring the top right corner down to the bottom left corner. Line those corners up and then crease it all the way across. And then unfold. Now we'll bring the top left corner down to the bottom right corner. Then crease that one. And now unfold. Now we can turn the paper over. And we'll valley fold in half along the horizontal and the vertical. So we'll bring the top edge down to the bottom edge. And crease that all the way. And then unfold. And bring the right edge over to the left edge. And then crease. Now unfold. Next we're going to form all of these creases at the same time. And the easiest way to do that is to bring these 4 points down to meet each other. So just bring all of those points together. Then you should have a nice little square that you can lay flat and press everything down. Now this is what's called a preliminary base or a square base. You should have 2 flaps on the right and 2 flaps on the left. Next we're going to make a squash fold with this flap. We're going to do this without pre-creasing. So you'll just swing this flap until it's perpendicular to the rest of the paper and open up the pocket between the 2 layers. And then press it all down symmetrically. This crease should lie vertically. Just like that. You can see that center crease is vertical all the way down. Now make a book fold. So just like you're turning the page of a book. Then we'll make another squash fold on this flap. Just like that. Now turn the model over right to left. Now we're going to do the same steps on this side, so we'll make a squash fold with this flap. And then a book fold. Then another squash fold. Next we're going to valley fold the whole model in half. So we'll bring this top point all the way down to the bottom. There's a lot of layers, so you need to press firmly. Then unfold that. Next we're going to swing these flaps up, and there's going to be 2 squash folds that happen. So if we separate these evenly, bringing these two flaps up and leaving these two flaps down, just folding on that existing crease line we just made. Then if you see these layers right here, we're going to need to turn that into a squash fold. So I'll show you a little closer. Just squash that down. It should look like that. I'll do the same on the left side. Next, we're going to squash fold each of these flaps. We'll start with this top right flap. We're going to first valley fold it out right along this edge. Just like that. And we'll turn that into a squash fold. So you open this pocket up. Then squash it down just so it's symmetrical on both sides. Now we'll repeat that for the other flaps. So on the bottom right, just make that valley fold. And then open up the pocket and squash it down. And the bottom left, valley fold and squash, then the top left. And now rotate 180 degrees, and then we're all done. Now, if you liked this video, make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.